Hey everybody, and welcome to another Sol Plays Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. So we're going to be playing more Final Mix, so let us resume the game. Let me just adjust the camera. No, that's good. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Hello, hello. Hey everybody. How is it going? Ah, the warp drive. Making it so easy to not give a shit about the gummy sections. You know, I'm really glad the game at least has that, the warp drive. If it didn't have that, I'd be pretty pissed. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the review. I'm sorry it was so fucking late. 3 days. Jeez. Hello, hello. I haven't seen the Tim Burton Alice in Wonderland, but I've seen I've seen quite a bit of it, but not all of it, and it does not interest me at all. It's way too, like, it's so, God, how do I describe it? Shit, I guess would be the, the default way to describe it, but, you know, there's a lot of specific things about it that make it god-awful. But without seeing the full movie, I couldn't really say for sure. Do I like strawberry milk? No. I remember strawberry milk, actually, and no, I can't say that I do. I just like regular milk and chocolate milk. Chocolate milk's delicious. I do like strawberry ice cream, though, but only in small doses. If I have too much, then it's just like... No, I have not seen Maleficent. If it's live action and recent, you can pretty much guarantee that I haven't seen it. Because I don't give a shit about live action. Yeah, I used to have Nesquik all the time because my mom couldn't afford chocolate milk, so she would get Nesquik, and I used to just drink the syrup. I was fucking gross. I would just drink whatever when I was a kid. I would just drink vinegar and lemon juice, and I would just eat icing sugar, and yeah, drink Nesquik, and there was something wrong with me when I was a kid. I just had I had no concern over what things might taste like, or what they might do to me. I was just kind of like, eh. It's tasty, whatever. Like, I used to just put vinegar and salt in a bowl and just drink it. Actually, it was always tasty. Why would- okay, well, yeah, but Play-Doh's not toxic. It's basically just made out of colored batter. And that's why it's salty. Eating Play-Doh, well, you probably shouldn't do it. It's not toxic or anything, so you can. It's not like Board James' Splat video where if you eat Play-Doh, you'll puke everywhere. Uh, but yeah, you probably shouldn't eat it though.
Nothing to it.
I never had tricks when I was a kid. Because I was a rabbit. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it was just never in Canada until I was much older. And strawberry cereal is like... I don't know why, but the only fruity cereal I ever liked was Fruit Loops. Everything else I preferred was more like a corn or a wheat-based thing, like Frosted Flakes or Mini Wheats. Or Nesquik, you know, I love the sugary cereals, but I was more into them. I was more into like the chocolate vanilla type ones instead of the fruit ones. Yeah, pickle juice. I used to drink that too, actually. And I eat an obscene amount of pickles. I love pickles so fucking much. And if it wasn't so goddamn spicy, I think I would eat a lot of pickled garlic too, but it's so hot. Oh, come on! God, fuck. Now I have to start all over again. At least you get experience, but still. I don't even know why I'm doing this, to be honest. I don't have to do the cups. But whatever. Just, I figured it wouldn't be too difficult at this point in the game. But fuck me for thinking that, right? Kix cereal? No, I never had that. That was that, no, I'm thinking of Chex. I had Chex, and my brother liked it, but I didn't. It was too bland for me. My favoritist of the favoritist, which they changed the recipe over time and it disappeared for a very long time in Canada. But it was Frosted Cheerios. They used to be so goddamn good. They were like little loops of heaven. And then they changed the recipe, and when they finally brought them back to Canada because of Frozen, so in 2013 they brought it back. And which was neat, but they had changed the recipe, so they're still good, but they're not as good. Yeah, they have Frosted Cheerios here now. But it was, so I had them in like 2002, and then they disappeared for a super long time, and then in 2013 they came back to commemorate Frozen coming out, which I guess whatever, but yeah, they had like switched from whatever they were using before to whole wheat or something, and it didn't taste as good. But they are still good, and I'll still get them. I loved Reese Puffs too, but the problem with Reese Puffs is that when you eat them too much, you get super sick of them really fast. So, yeah. Yeah, I used to have Honey Nut Cheerios all the time. They weren't my favorite, though. Because all I could think of was just, I wish I had Frosted Cheerios. Would I ever make a worst villain songs list? Well, I could make a best villain songs list, but I've never heard every villain song, so I don't know what would be considered the best and the worst. Besides, I don't really make lists. Oh my fuck! I was healing, for fuck's sakes! God, this game drives me nuts sometimes. It didn't even give me a second. Jesus Christ. what was the fun part in making this week's review? Well, I don't know. This one wasn't particularly fun, to be honest, because I really wanted to get it done because I'm sick of things being delayed and late and shit, so I just wanted to get it done. But that isn't to say I didn't enjoy making it. It's just, I wanted it to be done with. I would say the best part was trying to play with Kumo, but he was, like, it was really hot in the room because of all the lights, and he was not having a fun time. But at least he stayed long enough for me to get that shot, so I appreciate that. Moana's villain songs were pretty horrible? Okay, well I haven't seen Moana, so I'm gonna have to take your word for that. God damn, do I want to play Final Fantasy VII. This Cloud Sonic Blade just reminded me of that, but I've had literally no time to play video games. Not even Pocket Mortys, which I just play usually when I'm like taking shit or something. I haven't even had time to do that. Cause not only did I have to pay all my animators and mix all the stuff and render it and everything like that, but I'm also planning a huge collaboration event, plus another collaboration and a secondary collaboration for the future, so it's like, every time I think I might have some free time, it's just like, nope, fuck you, no free time, you gotta work, man. Gotta work, till the sun don't shine. But all I want to do is just take a day off and just play Final Fantasy VII. But I cannot take a day off. Usually I have like 5 weeks in between seasons, but because of the whole fucking season premiere, season finale thing, I didn't get those 5 weeks of break. So I'm still, I never went out of work mode.
Come on. This should help. Come on.
You can get alcohol at Chuck E. Cheese. There's only one Chuck E. Cheese I know of, and that was in the town I was born in, which was built after I moved away from there. Yeah. It seems like all the fun stuff opened up after I moved away. But I didn't know that. I've never actually been to a Chuck E. Cheese. I've been to an approximation of Chuck E. Cheese, which here is called Castle Fun Park, but they don't serve alcohol there. Well, it wasn't a break in that I was still actively working on the episode. It's not like my mind wasn't thinking about it all the time, because I still considered it the season finale at that point. So, you know, it was, I kept thinking, oh, maybe today I'll be able to work on it. No, this day sucked ass, so I'm not gonna be able to work on it. Who's my favorite character in Kingdom Hearts? Well, I've said this multiple times. I used to say it was Riku and like a cross between Riku and Terra, but now upon further consideration, I think it's actually Roxas because of the significance he played in like my forming of certain aspects of my personality. Do I use music software? The only audio-related software I use is Audacity for recording my audio.
Heal. Oh yeah.
My least favorite boss battle in a video game? Well, not that I remember every single video game I've ever, like, bosses from every video game I've ever played, but the one that comes to mind was, like, Sid from, Final Fantasy 13. It's like the boss battle that you fight before you drop down to, Pulse. And it took me like a fucking hour to beat him because I don't know what it was, but I just couldn't do more damage to him. It was like I was chipping away at his health the tiniest amounts. And it took over an hour to beat him because he just would not fucking die. Also, though it's not technically a boss, in Final Fantasy 15 I fought the Adamantois, or whatever you want to call him. The huge optional boss. And oh man, it took me 2 hours to beat him because of how much health he has. And when I completely zoned out when I was fighting him, to the point that I don't even remember half the battle, but when I was done, 2 hours had passed. And you might say, well, you just suck at video games. But no, he has something like 10 million health, and he has a shitload of health, like way more than any other enemy in the entire game, so yeah. That was... So he wasn't necessarily hard, he just took fucking ages to beat. I didn't watch any of the live-action remakes of anything. I don't like live-action, and I don't like remakes, for the most part. So, well, okay, I shouldn't say I don't like live-action, I just don't like to watch live-action. I can't get sucked into it. I don't... Okay, well, that's your opinion. That's fine. I don't think, Strider would agree with that. I don't think I'd agree with it either, to be honest, but, it's your opinion. Got nothing against it. Too much flying objects towards screen. Brain cannot handle. It's Agrabah. Hello. Yes, I have seen Voltron Legendary Defender. I've seen 2 out of 3 seasons, which at the time, when I watched it, there were only 2 seasons, so, yeah. Do you think someone saying they hate a TV show franchise because the fandom is a bad argument? No, actually, I don't think it's a bad argument. I just think it's a pointless argument because you... Ugh, okay, well, just give me a sec. It's Gilbert Gottfried.
And the keyhole?
The Heartless are searching for it now. I'm certain we'll find it soon enough.
Oh, Gilbert Gottfried. Your
So
voice
that
is
just
so
leaves-
annoying.
Jafar, I've looked everywhere for Jasmine. She's disappeared like magic.
The girl is more trouble than she's worth.
You said you had things under control.
Agrabah is full of holes for rats to hide in. But why worry about Princess Jasmine? With her or without her, surely this world will be ours when we find the keyhole.
His face.
We need all 7 princesses of heart to open the final door. Any fewer is useless.
Well, if the princess is that important, we'll find her. Find Jasmine and bring her to me at once.
Don't steep yourself in darkness too long. The heartless consume the careless.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Anyway, what was I saying? So, okay, yeah. In terms of people saying they hate a show because of the fandom, I think it's a pointless argument because it's kind of like, well, someone who, if you're saying it to someone who is a fan of the show, they'll just be like, well, that's not the show's fault. What bothers me personally is when a fandom directly affects a show. Now, it can be a good thing sometimes, but I'm talking like Steven Universe Star vs. the Forces of Evil Adventure Time bad, where it just becomes nothing but garbage fan service, and all it does is exist to please those fans because they're the most shrill and vitriolic of all of them, and it just ruins the show for everyone else. So I think certain fandoms, you can say that without it being you know, an invalid point, I guess. But, not for every show, I'd say, but certain shows I would totally say it's completely valid to say that. And remember, it is just their opinion. Nothing wrong with that. Why am I annoyed by Iago? It's Gilbert Gottfried. He's got an annoying voice. I'm glad they replaced gravity with magnet. Magnets in Kingdom Hearts 2. Magnet is the best magic move by far. Doing that one. And it's funny because as a teenager, I never ever used it. And I was always like, why am I having so much trouble with this? But then, when I got older and realized I should use it, that's when the real fun began. I think the problem with fandoms that I have personally is there's nothing wrong with them until they try to change the show. So a fandom should like a show or a video game or whatever for what it produces. It shouldn't try to change or influence it in any way because then it's not their show anymore. It's just the fandom's show, and then that makes people resent it because they're so controlling that anytime the creators do something that's not favorable to the fandom, then they just get mad. And it's like, but it's not your show. It's their show. It's their game. So stop being fucking assholes about it. I think that's when a fandom turns toxic. Is when they start to dictate how a show or a game should be, and the creators listen to them. And then it becomes not the creator's show, it becomes the fans' show. And fans don't know what they want. That's why they're not professional creators. If they were professional creators, then they could do whatever they wanted, say whatever they want, but they're not. So, you know, people don't know what they want until they get it. You're welcome. That's how you introduce yourself?
Who's there? Hello?
Where's Tack when you need him? Come on, Tack and Yum Yum.
Aladdin. Where might I find this street rat?
Look at her, that's her scared face.
Jasmine, allow me to find you more suitable company, my dear princess. These little rats won't do, you see.
Jasmine, run!
Ah, the boy who holds the key.
What do I personally think of Teen Titans Go? Well, I think there are certainly worse things out there. From what I've seen, it does look pretty bad, but I honestly have not even seen a full episode of it yet, so I have no real opinion other than that it just looks bad. And also, I haven't seen the original Teen Titans either, so I don't consider it, like, a violation of the concept. You know, it's just because it sucks ass doesn't mean that it isn't worth something. It's a good example of how not to handle a franchise. Like I said in that ending speech, yeah, my big monologue moment at the end of Where Did I Go to Die, even the bad things should be treasured because they teach us how not to do something. So, in a way, Teen Titans Go is kind of the perfect thing to air, to show future creators how not to be shit. Or how to not be shit, is what I'm trying to say. Like, lead as an example to be so shitty to convince people not to be like that. That was my inarticulate way of saying that, but yeah. I think lying to somebody is always worse than telling the truth, because while the truth does hurt, it hurts way, way more when you find out that about the lie. So, if someone comes up to you and says, "Wow, your art is so great, you could be professional someday," if they're trying to encourage you to do better, then it's okay to say that. But what's not okay is like, "Oh my god, you are the best artist ever, you should be in museums, man, because this is beautiful," when you don't truly think that. You know, basically lying is just, it's not the way, man. You should, not lie to people. It's not cool, bro. Okay, whoa, too much. This is not a Q&A session, so... what, Toffee from Star Versus? Well, I thought he was interesting at first, but then he kind of just came and went, and that was kind of sad. In the Battle for Muni, it was cool, but I thought he was gonna be in it more, to be honest. Whoa. He just kind of appeared and then disappeared again. It's like, can you make up your mind? Is he the greatest threat to Muni, or is he not? I did see JonTron's latest video. I thought it was pretty funny. Sora is not the best platformer because of his big clown shoes. Doesn't make it easy. Ah, the f***ing camera. It's like I have to fight with it every step of the way. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with asking questions. It was just a whole bunch of them at once, and I'm just like, oh, okay, trying to play the game here. I don't mind answering questions. I mean, shit. I like to do that. It just was like 6 questions at once.
This should help. Heal.
I watched Blue's Clues when I was super young. My brother really liked Blue's Clues, but I wasn't a huge fan, but I remember him really liking it. And the day we found out that Blue was a girl was like, oh, Blue's a girl, cool. Yeah. So, while I have seen it when I was incredibly young, I have not watched it for a very long time. Jeez, this is the time everyone chooses to text me? It's Dan Castellaneta, ladies and gentlemen.
Gosh, not again! Genie, get
My
rid of
favorite
these guys.
YouTube poop? Man, that's hard to choose. I love so many of them.
Wish number 1 coming right up.
I see. Thanks, Sora.
Aladdin, what are you doing out here?
Same old stuff. Hunting legendary treasure. Just paid a visit to the Cave of Wonders. I found that magic carpet. And this lamp. Legend has it that whoever holds the lamp can summon
Please, kid, leave the intros to a professional. The one and only Genie of the Lamp. Rub-a-dub-dub the lamp and have your dearest wishes granted. Today's winner is Aladdin. Congratulations.
I will pay you to shut up.
Patience, my fine feathered friend.
Like that, I can tell Dan Castellaneta, he's doing his best. I have nothing against that, but he's really annoying in
Then I
this.
make like a banana and steal it. Our lucky winner made his first wish.
And let me tell you what a doozy that wish was.
So he has 2 left. So, Master, what do you have for wish number?
Like, what the fuck's a cappuccino?
How about making me a fabulously wealthy prince?
Whoa! Money, royalty, fame. What for in a cappuccino?
No thanks.
Okay.
Think I'll put that on hold until we reach Agrabah.
Oh, why a prince?
Yes, there's this girl in Agrabah named... But she's a princess. She could never fall for a guy like me.
Jasmine?
One of my old
Right.
coworkers
She's in
is,
trouble, Aladdin.
What?
I told him he should watch Gravity Falls, and now he's freaking out about it. In a good way.
Share the great outdoors.
I guess you don't get out much, huh?
Comes with phenomenal cosmic powers, itty bitty living space. It's always 3 wishes, then back to my. I'm lucky to see the light of day every year or two.
Say, what if I use my last wish to free you from the lamp? What do you think?
You do that?
Genie, it's a promise. After we help Jasmine.
Sorry, I need to focus on this fight and then I'll tell you everything that I know. What am I doing? Okay. Thinking of making a live Q&A while playing Super Paper Mario. Okay, well, couple questions. Do you have capture software? So, a capture card, a broadcaster? Because if you don't have either of those, you're gonna have a hard time streaming video games. Unless you emulate them on a PC, in which case you don't need a capture card, you just need a broadcaster, but Wii emulators are not great. And then, if you have those both, then all you need to do is just link your broadcaster with your YouTube or Twitch channel, and hit broadcast, and that's pretty much it. You don't have to do anything other than that. I hate how these guys corner you. It's like I can't fucking see what I'm doing. It's like, get that shit out of the way. I can't see what I'm doing. Is there a cartoon I like but no one else does? You know what? The interesting thing is that while I have gone on record with reviews saying that I don't like it, there's something about the Angry Birds movie that I just can't think of it as negatively as other people do. Like, I gave it a negative review, sure, and it's not a good movie by any means, but there's something about it that just makes me think back on it kind of fondly, where it's just like, I'm not sure why. It didn't, like, get to me as it did, as much as I thought it would. So, there's that. But it's not a good movie by any means, it's just something about it that kinda is, like, funny bad to me. It's like, cause, you know, most shit movies, it's like, well, they at least maybe had some potential in the concept or something, but the Angry Birds movie had absolutely no potential in any aspect of it, so they just kinda did whatever, and for what they had to work with, I really do think they like, turned out the best that they could. It still wasn't good, but I just kind of think it's hard to explain. I mean, there's quite a few series I don't like that other people like. Like, I'm still 2 years on getting shit for not liking Ben 10 and Megas XLR. It's like, but the two different demographics. It's Ben 10 because of the, oh, you ruined my childhood, how could you not like it? And Megas XLR, it's all the insecure, small dick little pieces of shit who are just, they can't stand any criticism of their boner substitute show, so they just get mad at me and say, oh, it's guy stuff, you don't get it. Despite them not understanding the fact that nearly every cartoon that's worth anything is technically guy stuff, because every cartoon that's made for girls exclusively is usually on the shit side. So, yeah. Like, seriously, if you think about it, there are some that have girls in mind, for sure, but ones that are made exclusively for women, most of them suck ass. And you might pull the, oh, Friendship is Magic is good, but that's debatable. You know, it's debatable. Eternal Diva is a great video game movie. I mean, it's weird. Really weird, but it's extremely entertaining. And this happens to me every time I go to Agrabah. I keep getting, like, you have to go back and forth in this small spot so often that I forget what I'm supposed to do. I guess paying attention to the game would probably help, but, eh. Guys are asking so many questions, it's hard to pay attention. Oh, right, that's what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, I'm not spinning that. I'm not saying that in a negative way. I'm just saying that movie's really weird. Shit, I can't remember what you do with these guys. I think you just kill them. Yeah. And they poison you to death. I don't think they drop anything useful. I think they just poison. But I honestly can't remember. It's been too long.
Come on! Heal!
I'm sure The Secret Life of Pets is ripped off from a lot of things, because Illumination wouldn't know originality if it literally sucked them off in an alley. All they do is appropriate other people's ideas, regurgitate shit, and rake in the cash. You know, I very rarely hold grudges against animation companies in particular, because it's like Michael Bay said, you might hate the movies, but they keep people employed. But fuck me sideways, do I hate Illumination. Just, man, I hate them. A bunch of free shit! Don't. Well, I already did Despicable Me 3 in the Solid Movies video. But I made this Twitter post when I watched Despicable Me 1 and 2 to prepare for Despicable Me 3 because I foolishly thought that I would have to watch those two to get the story of Despicable Me 3. Spoilers, I didn't. But then I made this Twitter post saying it was god-awful. It seriously was, it was horrible! And then people got mad at me. They were like, I think it's good. Why do you think it's bad? But Jesus Christ, was it bad?
Setting your sights a little high, aren't you, boy? Back to your hole, street rat. I will not allow you to trouble the princess anymore.
I'm so sorry.
Jasmine!
I'm so sorry, Aladdin.
Genie, help Jasmine, please.
Why didn't you just wish for Jafar not to exist?
Really easy, you know?
Wouldn't that be easier?
So sorry, boy. I'm afraid your second wish has been denied.
Huh?
Hey, but that means his wish was null. He should have fulfilled the wish and then moved on to Jafar. That doesn't make any sense.
And now, I bid you all farewell. Attack!
like with that Twitter post about Despicable Me, it's fine that people disagreed with me, but it was the force in which they disagreed with me. It was strange. I hadn't encountered that on Twitter before. It was like, whoa. Oh, why wasn't that a mega potion? Fuck. I don't know anything about CinemaSins, but okay. Are they the guys who do those, like, everything wrong with something something in 20 minutes or whatever? Like, she really can't get out of the pot herself, she's just contented. Help! Help! I'm a woman! I can't do anything with my own life! Oh, you fuck nugget! Oh, I can't stand this game when it does that. It's like every other Kingdom Hearts game, you don't just drop dead all of a sudden. You usually go down to critical health, and that tells you when you're about to die, so you know to heal yourself. But in this game, it just kills you whenever it feels like it. There's no warning at all. Drives me nuts. Oh my god! Gee. Fuck! This is why Leaf Bracer is absolutely imperative. Just so the game doesn't pull that shit on you. gonna shit my pants. Like, this is so aggravating. Get out of my fucking way! Jesus Christ! If only the game didn't make you stop dead in your tracks to heal! Oh, come on! Why are I first triangle, you piece of shit! Making me waste my ethers.
Jasmine!
And more fighting.
Come on, let's move.
Well, good. At least that's over with. I guess the problem is that I kept getting fucking cornered by everybody. This is a really easy level to get cornered in. You know, believe it or not, I'm not usually an angry gamer. Something about this game really pisses me off. Maybe it's because I know how much better it gets, and it's like I just want it to be like Kingdom Hearts 2, and it's not being like Kingdom Hearts 2, and that's frustrating to me. Oh, I remember this. I had to do this 4 trillion times to get the item. Push the pots. The one that doesn't move is the one with the enemy in it. This guy. And I don't remember how you beat him, though. He's like invulnerable to everything. Well, that didn't work. I don't remember how you beat him. Something like you have to flip him over. Yeah, there it is. Damn it. It's all timing. These are a lot, like all the special enemies of the game are a lot easier to beat once you're later in the game. God, stop sliding! Ugh! If you didn't slide! Right, I think you're supposed to turn slide off. So that doesn't fucking happen. Great. Now I missed my chance. Okay. Yes, people often say that I remind them of AVGN, which is not my intention because I don't want to be seen as just like a shitty female knockoff of him, but he was one of my primary inspirations, and I do think he's fucking hilarious, or at least he used to be. But, you know, just because I get angry at things doesn't mean I'm like AVGN, it just means I get angry at things sometimes. Well, see, okay, the thing about reviewing animations, the game would fucking let me talk for 1 sec, is that, it feels wrong of me to criticize somebody's creation when they aren't part of any, like, established studio or network or anything like that, because the only reason I would ever criticize their work is if they asked for it, like, for feedback or whatever, because a lot of them are just starting out, and if you wrongly criticize them, then it might impede their ability to make stuff in the future. So if someone asks me to review their thing, like when the creators of the Weaklings pilot asked me to review the pilot, I was like, sure, whatever. But if I just went on YouTube and just picked some random animation and was like, oh, this guy, his designs are so flawed, it's like, that's not really my place to shit all over someone's attempt. You know, you have to take certain things into consideration when you decide to be a critic. Like, you gotta pick your targets. And to me, reviewing independent animations without the consent of the creators is not something I'm particularly interested in. Okay, weird. Ever had Butterfinger? Yeah, I have had Butterfingers. I used to like them a lot. Now I don't like them as much, but I liked them as a kid. Oh, you better— oh! Shit! Now I have to climb all the way back up there again. Unless— wait, I'm just gonna let him kill me. Maybe I'll respawn up there. Hey, look at that! Alright, now I don't have to climb all the way back up. I've gone on record saying I like Gorillas. I reviewed their newest— I reviewed Saturn's Bars. I like their music. And yeah, I'm quite jazzed for the Gorillas TV show that's coming. Because I think that's a really good idea. As long as they handle it properly. And don't just be like, hey, you know this thing from that music video? Let's just animate that. It's like, I hope they make their own stories. Preferably, I'd like them to go into 2D's backstory a little bit more. His whole thing. That would be cool. How are my cats doing? They are good. Sensei's over there sleeping on some towels, and I'm pretty sure Hanabi and Kumo are downstairs. Time for a super random fight. What's my favorite Oreo flavor? Just regular Oreos are fine. Yes, 2D is very cute. Just a peppermint tea for me. It's adorable. Look at that clipping! This game sucks! Come on, game. Just give me a break. What the fuck even happened? Okay, I think this is the primary problem. Usually when you know you're about to die, there's some sort of sound cue, the critical health sound effect. But with this game, if you're not looking at your health bar at all times, you might just all of a sudden just you're dead. There's no sound cue or anything like that, so that's why it's so startling, and that's why it's so easy to just die for no reason. Because you're not paying attention to your health bar unless it's critical. So like in Kingdom Hearts 2, you don't die until your health reaches critical. So you know to listen for the sound effect of you dying. Otherwise, it's like, you know, how are you supposed to know? Damn it!
This should help. Come on.
Shit.
This should help.
God!
Come on. Heal.
Please just die already.
Heal. This should help.
Just die already. There, finally. Oh, finally I got guard. Jeez, it only took a billion years. Not even a celebratory cutscene.
Heal. Thunder. Heal.
It's trying really hard not to fall off the ledge there. Jesus. Ah, shit. No, no, no! Oh my god! Great. It's so hard not to fall off any ledges.
See ya.
Now I need to go all the way back, just so I can, shit, switch to Aladdin, which I forgot about. Did I come here too early or something? Why do I keep dying all the time? I don't ever recall dying this much. Is it because I'm just not giving a shit? It's not like I haven't played this game on crowd mode before either. I just keep dying all the time. It's very annoying. And I'm sure it's not very fun to watch me just get really pissed. This is so fucking stupid. Press triangle! For fuck's sakes! Oh my god, leave me alone! I feel like I've been here for quadricentillion fucking billion years. I just want this level to end. I was hoping to get 2 levels done today, but by the looks of it, I'm not going to be able to get 2 of them done. I'm probably just going to barely be able to get 1 done. Because this level just insists on being fucking annoying. No, you know what? Fuck you. I'm going to save. There's another try. With the right foot. No, screw you. Not doing it. Just moving on. Hey, wait. Oh, wait, I didn't get that treasure chest because I fell down the fucking hole. Right. I remember, game. Ugh, shit. Finally. Okay, let's get this treasure chest. And it's something I don't give a shit about. Strength up is always good. Oh crap. Yay, a Pooh Bear page. I like a poo page. And it looks like I didn't have to go back.
Come on!
Well, the motto is, if it's animated, I'll comment on it, so obviously the Beetlejuice cartoon is animated, which means that it's up for consideration for review. I don't know why I keep having to say this so many times. When people say, would you review this? Just think, there is literally one rule. Is it animated? Yes, then it would be reviewable. There's only one answer to that question, so yeah, remember it, folks. Well, it's not a question of would I review it or not, it's just, you know, if it's animated, it's up for consideration. I don't know if I'll ever review it, because I do schedule everything a year in advance, so it just depends on the thing. There's lots of stuff that I've reviewed already that I didn't think I'd ever review, it really just depends. Fuck! Man, something about this game today is just really getting on my tits. It's probably all the death, but, like, seriously. Yes, I said tits. I have said tits before. It's just a word. I think it's Poppy! In that treasure chest. Oh, it's not them. Poppy! Stop chewing on the furniture! Big old stinking Poppy! I'm gonna need a boo back, I think. I guess not.
My first wish, Genie. Show me the keyhole.
My favorite dirty phrase? It just changes on the moment, really. I have no I have no preferred curse word. It really just comes down to how I'm feeling at that very moment. Like, maybe I could say, like, Dick Wiggle Piss Cunt is my favorite at the moment, but in the next couple moments it might be, like, Chin Strap Ovary Bitch. You know, something like that. It just changes all the time, so, yeah. I can't say for sure. You know what? To me, swearing is like the way squanch is in the Wedding Squanchers. You just say what's in your squanch and people understand. Swearing is like that to me, where it's just like, you just say what you feel and people get what you're trying to say. I tried really hard not to fall down. Did not want to fall. What kind of... Yeah, exactly. What is it? Yeah, pussy! Ass pussy! Ass like... yeah, ass like a dick face! Yeah. What kind of toppings do I like on my pizza? I'm super boring when it comes to my pizza. I like pepperoni pizza, and that's kinda it. Don't! I swear. I'll sue you. Something about, like, there's this tiny delay on the jumping and triangle pushing, and it's throwing me off, man. It's the controller's fault. It's lag! Lag! It's not my fault, it's lag! Wait, what? What? I thought I had, like, near full health. What the? It wasn't even below 25%, and a stupid fucking shadow did that to me? Man, Kingdom, or Agrabah is so much better in the second game. And again, basically everything is better in the second game. What am I attacking? Oh. This stupid fucking shadow. Yes, I worked at a Halloween store 2 years in a row. I was the one who designed the sets there, and my sets were so frightening to people that the police were called multiple times because they received too many, the manager received too many complaints, and the manager told them to fuck off because she liked them and didn't want to take them down. I mean, it's scary for a store, you know, you don't usually walk into a store and get frightened, so for a store they were scary. That's actually, yeah, when I did that, I was the technical supervisor, and when I did that year, that really taught me some interesting things about visual design. How to get it all right. How to make something look fantastic, even in not ideal environment. Have I ever been mean to a fan? I'm sure I have, or at least I could be interpreted as being mean. I try my best not to be mean to people because, you know, you shouldn't be rude to people, no matter who you are. But sometimes I have to get very firm with people because they don't listen! Like, I had a guy, yesterday? 2 days ago. I don't remember, it was either yesterday or 2 days ago, but he was this guy with like 35 subscribers, and he started pestering me about doing a collaboration with him. I checked out his stuff and it's not the type of work I'd encourage. See, I don't give a shit how many subscribers you have as long as your work is good. I'm being serious too. So, you know, like, that's not important to me. If your work is good, then I don't care who you are, I'll agree to work with you. But him, I checked out his stuff, I wasn't impressed, so I said no. And then he just kept pestering me, and he's like, how about next year? How about the year after that? We'll collab, right? I want to collab with you. And it's just like, and at that point he was like, dude, okay, stop. I said no. So, you know, I try not to be rude, but sometimes you have to be firm with people. Puppies! Stop chewing on the furniture! Big old stinky puppy! It's Jafar time!
That boy again?
He is more persistent than I expected. Why not explain the situation to that boy, Riku? Doing so may actually prove useful to our...
Speaking of rude...
Wait a second, are you Maleficent?
Jafar, let Jasmine go!
Not a chance. You see, she's a princess.
The door.
One of seven
She's
who
key to opening
somehow
the door.
hold the key to opening the door.
Open?
But you fools won't live to see what lies beyond it. Genie, my second wish, crush them!
Genie, no!
Sorry, Al.
So,
The one with
I wonder
apples
why
to
the
show
wish
us
isn't
son of a
taken
choice.
literally there. When he said crush them, he literally should have just conjured a giant slab and crushed them. Like, and crushed them flat. Not punch. He didn't say punch them, he said crush them. There's different.
Heal!
Quick, get out of the way!
Over here!
If he's such a powerful wizard, why doesn't he just conjure a, like, impenetrable shield around himself so that you can't hit him?
Excuse me.
Just give him a smack on the bum.
Fire! Heal!
That's gonna hurt.
Damn it. Fucking camera's having a seizure.
That's gonna hurt.
I'm really sorry about this.
It'd be nice if Donald and Goofy could, like, help so I can get this done faster.
I'm really sorry about this.
Whoa! It's just flying around like a fucking pussy.
I'm really sorry about this.
Shit!
That's gotta hurt.
Here!
Quick, quick, get out of the way! I'm really sorry about this. Run! Over here! Ah! Watch out!
Ah, you son of a bitch!
That's gotta hurt. I'm really sorry about this. Run!
Finally. Yay! Couldn't have been Kira though.
Genie, my final wish. I want you to make me an all-powerful genie.
But you're not a paramedic, Sora. How do you know she's not dead? It's just you, Gilbert Gottfried. It's just you.
If up here is it just me?
Come on!
Is he stuck or something? Why is he not moving? Oh, okay.
This should help.
strange thing about this fight is that why doesn't Iago just, like, stay out of the fight? Like, why doesn't he fly away so that you can't hit Jafar's lamp and just beat him? He doesn't have to keep flying onto the platform. Yay, more treasure magnets. Woo. The one we just spent a whole battle beating up, so it's probably all cracked and not very stable anymore.
Okay, Jafar, back to your lamp.
Yay! But it would have been nice if it was Kira, because I need that. And she doesn't even try to run away. Because she's a woman.
Jasmine? Jasmine!
I really don't like Princess Jasmine. I mean, I don't really care about her in the movie all that much, but in this game, she's just like, oh no! Pot monster! Oh no! Jafar! Oh no! Maleficent kidnapped me! It's like she doesn't do anything but just stand around and, oh no, all the time.
Whoa, we better get out of here!
Jasmine!
I'm going too fast! Seriously, slow the fuck down. You're going faster than Micro Might. Or you could dodge it, you know, the way I'm trying to do. What's with the controls? I like how she wasn't in that one room, so he just assumes that she's no longer in Agrabah at all. Like, what if she just went to the bathroom or went to sleep?
Earth to Al? Hello, you still have one wish left. Look, just say the word. Ask me to find Jasmine for you.
I wish for your freedom.
And now it's time to take revenge on the people who trapped me in the lab! No, this is the PS4. This is the remastered version.
A deal's a deal, Genie. Now you can go anywhere you want. You're your own master. But if you can, it'd be great if you could go along with them and help Sora find Jasmine.
Sorry, Al. I'm done taking orders from others. But a favor? Now that's entirely different. I guess I could give that a try.
Hand clips right through his hair. They didn't even try there. They're just like...
Right, Al?
Genie.
Just leave it to me!
That smarmy vizier could have had him. If someone had stuck around to give him a hand.
Hey, I did my part. I brought the princess, didn't I?
Jafar was beyond help, consumed by his own hatred. One should beware of letting it burn too fiercely.
Whoa, whoa, lighten up. I'm as cool as they come, okay? By the way, kid, have we got something special?
Yeah, the classic cartoons are great. I mean, not all of them are great, but they're appealing.
We had a deal, yes? You help us, and we grant you your wish.
Kyrie!
Go to her. Your vessel is waiting.
No, I don't think Star is my favorite Disney princess.
It won't be a pleasant voyage.
Why are you doing all this for me? What's the catch?
Catch? What's the catch? Silly boy. You're like a son to me. I only want you to be happy.
I seriously doubt that.
Believe what you wish. But lest we forget, I kept my end of the bargain.
Why, thank you. Why, thank you. Alright, let's go get that green trinity real quick, and then that's it, because I'm going to dinner with my mother. It is spaghettis, and I like spaghettis. Yay, app up! Okay, well, that's enough for tonight, and I apologize that Agrabah took so fucking long to finish. I really did want to do more than one level today, but I guess not. So I do have to go now. But thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. This coming week's review, I'm hoping to have it out on Wednesday because most of this stuff is already done asset-wise. But it's going to be a special episode, a special non-canon episode. But yeah, so I hope you like that, and I will see you all Monday for another Mini Mondays. See you later, guys.